Right guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video. In this one I've just got a couple of new tyre inflators, electric tyre inflators to show you. So let's go ahead, we'll take a look at them. So here we have the tyre inflators here. So these are two new models. So AS2 Pro and AS2 Pro Max tyre inflators. Now they do a one here, just a cube model. So this one, I've already owned this one for almost a year now, so I've been using it for a year, which is this one here, obviously, which you can still purchase this one. And this one, as you see, doesn't have a gauge on it. You just put this on your tyre and blow it up, and you just do it by feel basically. So I've been, like I say, I've been using this one for almost a year, and I can't fault that one. So these are the two new ones. Now the difference is with these, I'll just get one of these out of the box to show you what you actually get in here, just for anyone that's interested. So obviously you got your instructions there, you got a carry pouch there as well, a ziplock on the top of it. Then you got the actual, this inflator. So this is the Pro model. Obviously you've got the silicone case on it as well, because when they're using these, the body can get a little bit warm on them, so you just got a silicone protector, and also if you happen to drop it on there, shielding it, which is the same setup as the cube model, smallest one. It's a similar thing, except this one on here, it's got a display on it where you can set your pressure. So size wise, they're almost the same, give or take. There's not a lot in them in the size. And with this model, see in there you also get your charging cable, so USB there, and you also get an adapter in there. Get that out, so you get the charge cable, and you get adapter obviously to run it Schrader, for a Schrader valve. And you get a pump obviously like that to blow up a ball or whatever you want to blow up, one of those inflators like that in there as well. But you also get an extension tube like that goes on here, so you screw that onto there just to extend it like that. And then you can change the end of this to run your Presta valve, and that basically, the reason it's got that on it is because if you're running one of these, say a TPU inner tube, the plastic inner tubes, then obviously you don't want the heat transferring, just eliminates any heat transfer. You don't want it to do damage in the plastic of these lightweight tubes. So that's what that's for, just in case you get any heat transfer on it. So that's what you get in that one. I'll say that's a similar size to the original cube one. And then the Max one, which is this one here. So this one is obviously going to be bigger again, size wise. So this one, obviously you get the same again, your instructions. See the carry case there, protector. And then this one is obviously like this now, it's got the gauge on it again, like that. So as you can see there, it's bigger again altogether, so more powerful pump and battery. So that's all three of them, like that. Again, this one will come with the same, with the extension tube again for the valve and everything, same thing in there. So with the gauge, so what you do is long press the on button there, and it's got the pressure there, so you can just go set your target pressure up or down like that. So it starts off 120 psi. So say you want to set it at 100 psi for instance, so you set that there like that, and then it will flash and it's ready to put onto your valve, and then turn it on and it starts at 0 like that. So that's how you set the pressure on it. And if you just want to turn it off again, you can turn it off like that, and then when you turn it back on, it will come up with the last pressure you used. So if you turn it back on, it will be set at 100 like that. Then obviously you can adjust it up and down again if you want to. It goes to 0 and it's ready to blow up. Then you've got an indicator there, your battery level there, saying if it's full or empty. So pressure wise, you got this one to do 100 psi, 120 psi and 120 for these two there. So this one roughly do 80 psi twice. This one would do 110 psi twice, and that would do 120 psi roughly 4 times. The charge time on that one there, from obviously from empty, is an hour. That's 30 minutes, and that's 20 minutes, and they all use the same Type C charger on them. So they all use one of those for charging. It goes into USB or into an adapter into a socket. See, this one is 11.1 volt, that's 7.4, that's 7.4, just that's 300 milliamp hours, that's 420, and that's 600 milliamp hours. That's the difference between them. Now it just depends on obviously the size of your tyre, what you're blowing up. Obviously if it's like a 25mm tyre, and say if you obviously get a couple of goes out of it, but if you're blowing up like a, I don't know, a gravel bike tyre, or let's say a 2-inch tyre or 2.5-inch wide tyre, something like that, obviously you're not going to get the same amount of uses out of them than you would if it's a small tyre. So we'll start with the cube as obviously a comparison. That's 114 grams. Then we got the Pro, 138 grams. Then we got the largest one, the Max, 232 grams, obviously with the silicone covers on them. And then I'll just weigh a mobile phone as a comparison, 192 grams for that phone. So if you've got your valve open like that, see this is switched on. This is the Pro version, so the middle one. If you hold that on there, like that, it will tell you how much is in your tyre before you even start inflating it. So as you can see there, 64 psi in the tyre. And if you wanted to blow that up now, see to your target psi, what you set on there. So you turn that on, you can blow it up to whatever you set it at. So if you want a 90 psi in there, you can blow that up then to 90 psi and it'll switch off when it reaches the target pressure you set on it. So there you go, that's 90 psi from completely flat. As you see there, the battery obviously is still full on there. And is there any heat coming off it? Nope. You can't feel anything at all. So like I said earlier, I've been using this one for nearly a year. So the thing that I find just handy about this is obviously put it in your pocket, jersey pocket, or in one of your frame bags or whatever. You put it in your saddle bag even. And it's just handy because, say for instance, it's cold weather and you just want to get back on you're doing your puncher, say you're putting your inner tube, whatever, and you want to get back on the bike. You don't want to be messing around trying to blow up your tyre manually with a pump. Obviously trying to hold on to your wheel and tyre and blow it up, or whatever the situation is. You can just put this on, knowing obviously it's fully charged, and just put the air in and blow it up, and you're off your way again. This will blow it up much faster than you can blow it up with a little pump, and you haven't got to put the effort in. Some people might not have the strength or the hand strength or whatever to use a pump, you know, to blow a tyre right up to like 70 psi, 80 psi. These pumps, you'll be there for ages trying to blow up a tyre for 80 psi with one of these. You might get lucky and get it up to about 50 psi, but it'll take you a long time. So that it just eliminates trying to struggle with a pump. And also I've had situations where, say you're out and you just get a puncher. It's a very slow puncher, but it's just enough to, it keeps going down. And you know, I had one where I wasn't that far from home. I actually had five punctures in 5 days because the roads are so bad. But this, literally the tyre was just a slow puncher, but just enough to keep going down, but it was slow. So all I done was literally just stop the bike, didn't even have to lean the bike up or nothing like that, or lay the bike on its side or anything like that. Just literally jump off the bike, take your valve cap off, loosen your valve, and just hold on the bike by the handlebars, front tyre puncher, and just whop that on there, blow it up, turn it on, put enough pressure in it to get you out of trouble, knowing it was a very slow puncher, and enough pressure to get in the tyre to get me home. So I hope you found the video helpful. If you did, remember to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more cycle related content. Till next one, ride safe and I'll see you then.